Sometimes our hearts lead us into places where our heads know we shouldn't go. We convince ourselves that love can fix what's broken even when the signs tell us otherwise. Today I want to share a real life story, a heart-wrenching tale about choices, ignored red flags, and a tragedy that no one should ever endure. This is not just a story about one woman, it's a wake-up call for all of us. Welcome to my channel, Abuse Insights, where I create contents on abuse topics to include but not limited to childhood or domestic abuse. The story is about a 33-year-old woman, single mother of 4, a strong, hard-working woman who had dedicated her life to raising her children. But life wasn't easy. The loneliness of parenting alone weighed heavily on her. One day, she met a young man aged 21. He was young, carefree, and full of energy. In him, she saw a spark of life that made her feel alive again. Despite their 12-year age gap, she believed that this could be the start of something new. A chance for love, companionship, and perhaps a brighter future. But as we know, love is more than just feelings. It's about shared values, trust, and mutual respect. And sometimes love isn't enough to bridge the gap between two people who are at completely different stages in life. You know how we ignore the red flags sometimes? Yes. At first she didn't see the red flags, or maybe she didn't want to see them. He was unemployed and lacked direction while she was managing a household and 4 children with all the responsibilities. Yet, she invited this man to live with her and the children. Arguments began to creep in as their different priorities clashed. She needed a stable partner, a father figure for her children, and someone who could help shoulder the weight of life's demands. But he wasn't ready for that. Still, she held on and convinced herself that her love and patience would inspire him to change. That's where most of us get it wrong too. She ignored the warning signs, like many of us do, believing that things could get better. But ignoring those signs come at a devastating cost. One night, everything unraveled. A heated argument broke out, one of many they had before, but this time, something inside him snapped. Overwhelmed by the weight of a life he wasn't ready for, he left the house in anger. When he returned hours later, he wasn't the same. Armed with a weapon, he unleashed his rage on the woman who had loved him despite his flaws and on her 4 innocent children who had welcomed him into their home. By the time it was over, not 1, not 2, but 5 lives had been taken. The mother and all 4 of her children gone. A family was destroyed. A community was left reeling. She had hoped for love, stability, and a brighter future, but instead her choice to ignore the red flags led to an unimaginable tragedy. The question is, could this have been avoided? I say yes. What do you say? Now, this story isn't about placing blame, it's about opening our eyes to the dangers of ignoring the signs and making decisions that put ourselves and our loved ones at risk. So here are some critical lessons we must take away. Never ignore the signs that something isn't right, no matter how much you want things to work. Those signs exist for a reason. Relationships require mutual effort, shared values, and maturity. You can't force someone to grow up or to be ready for responsibilities they aren't prepared for. Safety, especially when children are involved. Be cautious about who you allow into your home and your life. A person will only change when they decide to, not because of your love, patience, or sacrifices. This is where a lot of us women get it wrong. We are born to nurture, but because we are nurturers, it doesn't mean we can change an individual. It doesn't mean that we can love a man to the point where he will change because of that love. You cannot change a grown-ass man to love you, to respect you, to treat you the way you desire. It starts with you, your love for yourself, and then you will know what you will accept and what you won't. This story isn't meant to discourage love, but to encourage wisdom. Before you let someone into your heart, your home, or your family, ask yourself, do they align with my values? Are they ready for their responsibility? If the answer is no, what should you do? I would say walk away. I know it's easier said than done, but don't let too late be your cry or that of your family. To anyone watching this who feels like they're stuck in a relationship that doesn't feel right, I want you to know that you deserve more. You deserve love that uplifts you, protects you, and honors the life you've built for yourself and your family. Don't let loneliness make you settle for less than you deserve. Don't let love blind you to the red flags that can lead to heartbreak or worse. This story is a tragedy, but it's also a reminder. Your choices matter. They shape not only your future, but the futures of those you love. So choose wisely and never be afraid to put yourself and your safety first. Thank you for watching. Please like this video and subscribe if you haven't yet done so. Also, remember, share it with others. Until next time, God bless you. Thank you for watching. If you have not yet subscribed, why not do so today? And if you have listened to this video this far, please click the like button.